tell you this first. So let me start with Florencia and then with Tisha. Alright, so your major question for 3 points. Which organ has variable shape and size and morphologically can be compared with amoeba and white blood cells? I think I saw about PRESEC, yes. -1. What are you going to say?
License.
Yeah. Alright, so -1. No, only one item. So it's 4 different. It's a penalty shootout. Let's move. There's PRESEC. You have a your person. Which organ? Yeah, PRESEC, your major person. Which organelles in eukaryotic cells are involved in the breakdown of very long chain fatty acids and branch chain fatty acids? I'll give it to you 3 words. TEMASCO, your major person. Name the organelle that appears empty under electron microscope, but is filled with an aqueous solution that contains many dissolved substances. 3 points. GHANATA, your question. In bryophytes, fertilization takes place in TEMASCO, 1 point. The male sex organ in infants produce gametes called yeah, 3 points. TEMASCO, your major question. The dominant stage in bryophytes is the yeah, 3 points. Back to the ladies. And before we go, this is a preamble to all schools. We are to find the least value of the trigonometric expression and the corresponding value of x in radians. We all have the preamble. Are we okay with the preamble? Okay, so GHANATA. Y is equal to 5 sine, then you open bracket x minus pi over 2. You close the bracket plus 7. Bonus. Alright, let me hold it. PRESEC. Your question. Y is equal to 3 cos, then open bracket, x plus pi, you close the bracket, plus 8. Yes, go ahead.
Value is equal to the x value for x is 2 pi.
Give it for bonus. Okay. Then TEMASCO, your values. Y is equal to 7 sine x minus 3. Yes, Francis, what do you have?
We have 5 on 3 radian.
5 on 3 radians. Bonus. Thank you. So let me come back. You have to find the least value of x. Okay. In radians. Alright, so GHANATA, the least value is 2 and x is equal to 0 radians. It's 0 radians. TEMA PRESEC, we gave me negative 3 and then 2 pi something, but your value is supposed to be 5 and then x is 0 radians. Then TEMASCO, the least value is negative 10. And then the x is equal to negative pi on 2. That's what you gave me. You said pi on what? 3. Good. Are we together?
Yes.
Alright, let's move. Next set of questions. So we come back to GHANATA. And before I give that question, the preamble. In a room, if everyone shakes hands with every other person exactly once, how many handshakes will take place if there are? I'm taking the preamble again. So in a room, everyone shakes hands with every other person exactly once. How many handshakes will take place if there are, okay, so GHANATA, 20 people in a room. Yes, Letitia. Bonus. All right. TEMA PRESEC. 50 people in the room. John. Yes. 50 factorial. Okay, so bonus. Thank you. TEMASCO. 101 people in the room. Yes, 50. What do you have? 101. Wow. And that's the figure I gave you, right? That's the figure I gave you. No, I want to be sure. No, I just want to be sure. Okay, all right, that's good. So let me come back. GHANATA, if there are 20 people in the room, there will be 190 handshakes. Then TEMA PRESEC, 50 people in the room, there will be 1,225. You told me 50 factorial. I'm not supposed to solve for you. Then TEMASCO, I gave you 101 and you said exactly the same number. But there will be 5,050 handshakes. Can we move? I hope you are ready. So, GHANATA, your major question. And before your question, a preamble to everybody or all schools. State the number of carbon atoms in the following compounds. Are we okay with the preamble? So GHANATA, nicotinic acid. Lorenza, did you say 8? 18, sorry. So bonus. All right. TEMA PRESEC, citric acid. Yes.
6.
Thank you. 3 points. What is the name about this one? TEMASCO, tartaric acid. John,
Say 8.
bonus. Thank you. So nicotinic acid is also 6 carbon. Then tartaric acid is 4 carbon. Are we okay?
Yes.
Let's move. GHANATA, determine the solubility of silver chloride, AgCl, in 0.001 mole per deciliter cube potassium chloride solution. If KSP of silver chloride is 1.1 times 10 negative 10. Oh, yeah, yes. What's your hand up? Letitia. Okay, Letitia, tell me.
1.1
Thank you. Then, TEMA PRESEC, determine the solubility of Mg into bracket OH, close the bracket subscript 2, magnesium hydroxide in 0.08 mole per deciliter cube potassium hydroxide solution if the KSP of magnesium hydroxide is 8.9 times 10 negative 12. Yes, Roland.
1.2
Negative 7, right? Bonus. Okay, so let me move, or let me tell you. It's supposed to be, you said 1.2, but it's supposed to be 1.1 times 10 exponent 9 mole per deciliter cube. You said negative 7. TEMASCO, determine the solubility of aluminium hydroxide, Al into bracket OH subscript 3, in 0.1 mole per deciliter cube sodium hydroxide if the KSP is 8.9 times 10 negative 32. Bonus. Okay, so please, we are learning. A quick correction. TEMA PRESEC 1.1 times 10 exponent negative 9. We gave me negative 7, negative 9, not the power 9. Then, TEMASCO, your answer should have been 8.5 times 10 negative 29 mole per decimeter cube. GHANATA. Your question. A firework rocket is burning for let me take it again. A firework rocket is burning for at the rate of 15 Okay, so let's move. At the rate of 15.
Physics.
Are you physics? So let me take it. A fire rocket is burning for at the rate of 15 giga per second. All the products of combustion are ejected in one direction at 300 meters per second. Find the maximum weight the rocket can lift. Yes, who is talking? Yes. Is that 20? Bonus. Okay. Let me hold it and then we move. TEMA PRESEC. A tap delivers water vertically downwards into a bucket at a rate 200 giga per second. Before it hits the surface of the water already in the bucket, the velocity of the jet of water is 24 meters per second. Find the force exerted on the water if the velocity is 0 after impact. Yes, John. I saw your hand.
That 1.152 times 10 exponent 6 kilograms.
What else? Thank you. TEMASCO. A rocket propels gas at the rate 250 giga per second. If the force produced by the rocket is 100 newtons, what is the velocity change with which the gas is expelled? Yes, John, is your hand up?
We have 2.5 times 10 to the power 9 meters per second.
Bonus. All right. The names. You have to find the maximum width. Maximum width is 4.5 meters. Then TEMA said, find the force. The force is 4.8 newtons. The units we are even giving was wrong. Then TEMASCO, what is the velocity change? And the velocity change is 400 meters per second. You say 1.5 times 10 to the 9. Last set of questions for round 1. And it comes with the preamble. Waves from two coherent sources arrive at point P. Point P is 20 meters from the first source and 30 meters from the second. What is the observation at P? Are we okay with the preamble? Are we okay? I take it again. Waves from two coherent sources arrive at point P. Point P is 20 meters from the first source and 30 meters from the second. What is the observation at P? Okay, so GHANATA, if the wavelength were 5.0 meters, what would be the observation? Yes, Letitia. The frequency of the wave 10. Okay, bonus. TEMA present. If the wavelength were 4.0 meters, yes, what we have?
The frequency is 0.125 Hz.
Bonus. Then TEMASCO, if the wavelength were 4.5 meters, yes. Bonus. All right. Now, the question is, so my field master is asking if you really know the question. I need to report you go to Pastor Frank. Is he in the school? I think I don't know you. You don't know me. You've not seen me before. I report you to Pastor Frank. You are reporting to Mr. Grandpa. You to our own Mr. Deputy. For you to know that I know you. I've mentioned the names, you know that I know. What is the observation at P? They didn't say calculate anything. What would be the observation? Either you have a problem with wave motion. If not, then we'll revise that. So TEMASCO, constructive interference. TEMA present destructive interference. Then TEMASCO, a wave with amplitude between constructive and destructive interference. That's the observation. All right, thank you. At the end of round 1, GHANATA, 3 points. Please give it up again. TEMASCO, 7 points. And then TEMA PRESEC, 8 points. You are either clapping or you come and sit down. I'll give you the question personally to answer. Alright, speed breaks. When you answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. Please, your bell, GHANATA. TEMA PRESEC. Alright, and then TEMASCO. Thank you. First person. Alright. The equilibrium constant for the reaction, and I'm going to give you the reaction. N2 or N subscript 2 in the gaseous state plus O subscript 2 also in the gaseous state, giving you 2NO in the gaseous state is K, or K1 is equal to 6.4 times 10 exponent 9. Do you have that? And the equilibrium constant for the reaction N2, also in the gaseous state, plus 2O substrate 2, also in the gaseous state, giving you 2NO substrate 2 in the gaseous state. The K2 is equal to 4.3 times 10 exponent negative 25. What is the Kc for the compound reaction?